Okay, we're here to show you guys how to do the tee time reservation system. There's a couple of people have reached out and were having trouble, so we just created a quick video to just go over some of the things that people are encountering when making a tee time at Deerwood. So we're here on the Chrono Golf app on our mobile device. In order to make your tee time, you're going to hit that plus menu on the bottom screen there, and that's going to show you the available tee times. In our system, if you're a pass holder or an ID holder, which we call members, you can book 7 days out. The 7th day comes at 8 p.m. So for instance, if right now I could book out to Monday the 20th, because today is the Tuesday the 14th, so that's 6 days, and I get my 7th day at 8 p.m. Now you'll notice that you won't see the 21st available. You just hit that plus button, and then you go ahead and toggle to April 21st or whatever date the seventh day would be. You click on that, and then you can go ahead and make your tee times. But for me, I'm just going to go ahead and select Monday the 20th for a tee time. And now you're going to see right now it says no tee times found. What you need to do first is select your player. So the first thing you're going to do is hit the players button, and you're going to select how many people are playing. In this case, I'm going to play with 4, and it's going to automatically assume that all your players are the same player type as you are. For me, I'm an employee player type, so I'm going to hit edit categories, and I'm going to change player 2, 3, and 4, and I'm going to change them to guests. So I just toggle down. So you're going to want to do that as well if you're playing with other players. Even if you know who they're playing with, you can enter their information after the fact. But just to get started, just put them in as guests, and then you're going to click the done button and then hit apply. So now you'll see in the top left-hand corner, I have 4 players. 1 is a purple for an employee, and then 3 are guests, which are in black. Now you're going to see that it says no tee times found. I need to now select the course I want to play. You can look on our website, deerwoodgc.com, and take a look at the course rotation to see what the 18-hole course is. Or you can just check. So I'm going to click the course, and I'm going to click Doe. And now I see that Doe is showing times. If I were to select Fawn, you see no tee times are found, and you can see that blue icon, which tells me that Fawn is the open 9, so there is no 18 play there. And then again, if I go back to Buck, you see that Buck is indicated in blue as the back for this week. So I couldn't book 18, so it's not going to show any tee times. So you just got to toggle through the course and select it again. So now Doe is the front, and now you can see all the options I have available. If you're golfing 9 holes, it's important to understand that this system gives you the autonomy to select. If we have 9 holes open on 2 different courses, it allows you to select which course you want to play. So what you'll want to do for 9 holes is you hit the hole button, and you're going to select the 9-hole option, and you'll see it changes on your screen there. And you can see I can play Doe, and I can play for 9 holes, and that shows me the times there. Now, if I were to check and see if there's any 9-hole options on any other course, I would change the course, and I go to Buck, and now you can see here that it says no tee times found, but it also reverts back to 18 holes. So when you change your course, it automatically defaults back to 18. So just make that understanding that you have to go back, and if you are playing 9 holes, you got to switch to 9. So again, there's obviously no 9-hole open on the back. And then I'm going to go to Fawn, which is the open 9. Now again, as I change the courses, it reverts back to the 18-hole option. So I'm just going to switch to 9 holes, and then you'll see that you have all your times available to book. Now it's going to say the price, and then it'll say non-member. You just ignore that. And that price, obviously it's not $71 per person. That's just the total cost for whatever you're selecting. So in this case, that would be an employee, and 3 guests would be, for 9 holes, would be $71. And that price isn't what you are paying up front. That's just telling you what your entire foursome would be if you were paying for them all together. You will not be paying anything online. You're just reserving, and then you would pay in the ticket office just like you always have. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick a tee time for the 20th, and I'm going to pick 3:03. Now here's where I was telling you can go ahead and once you put your guests in, now you can actually invite players. So I'm going to hit that invite button, And now I can go to my members directory, and that's going to pull up all the members, and you can just scroll down and select somebody through there, or you can type in their name. I'm going to type in test because I know we have a test customer option there. You'll see that that person comes up green, which means they're a resident ID holder. So I would click them, and they're automatically invited. And I would just go ahead and do the same thing for other people. You can see here I have some people who are on my recent guest list. So if you're always playing with the same people, like in this case Pete Witt, I could choose him and he will just come right up. So as you add people and you continuously are playing with the same group, they will just come up on your recent guest list. And that's basically what it looks like. And I'll just add, maybe I'll play with my friend Paul Snyder. Type in his name, and then you see he comes up, and it's as easy as that. And then if you wanted to, you could also add carts to your foursome. If you're just gonna, have 2 carts or 1 cart, whatever that's gonna be, you can add that. You don't have to do that. You can always add that at the ticket office too. And then the last thing you're gonna do is confirm your reservation. Now, the only other thing I want to mention too is that in order to confirm your reservation, it's going to ask you to have a credit card on file. And the reason for that is that for people who are repeat offenders of making tee times and then canceling them or not canceling them, or making a tee time as a foursome and only showing up as one person, if you're a repeat offender, you're going to get an email or a phone call from our golf office warning you the next time you do that, you will be automatically charged for the tee times that you have booked. So it's not an automatic process. It's certainly not going to be something that, right, if you have a foursome and then you only book or only 3 out of your 4 people show up, you're not going to have to pay for that 4th person. We're trying to hit the repeat offenders who are tying up tee times and not letting other golfers play, and or hurting the golf course financially by doing so. So that's basically it. And then, like I said, so once you put your credit card on file, you're not actually paying for your round on the app or on the website. It's just confirming your reservation, and then you'd go to the ticket office like you normally would, and you'd make your payment there. So I'm going to click confirm reservation, and anybody that is in my reservation will get an email confirmation. So this test customer, Pete Witt, Paul Snyder, would all be getting an email saying you've been added to a reservation at Deerwood Golf Course for 303, playing 9 holes on April 20th. So that's as simple as it is as far as making a tee time on the mobile app. And if you have any questions, certainly give us a call at the recreation office. And that would be at 716-695-8520, extension 0 for the operator. All right. Thanks again, everybody.